Have you ever felt like a part of you is working against you? Like you take 2 steps forward and something invisible yanks you 3 steps back? Like you set goals, make promises, dream dreams, but something inside keeps slamming the brakes? Like you're fighting your own mind and losing? You want to grow. You want to change. You want to become who you know you're meant to be. But something deep inside seems to resist every step you take. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's doubt. Maybe it's shame. Maybe it's an old wound you never healed from. Maybe it's a pattern you didn't choose, but somehow it chose you. And the most frustrating part is, you don't even know why. You wake up motivated, but halfway through the day you feel drained. You start with passion, but end in exhaustion. You want closeness with God, but your heart feels numb and far away. You pray for breakthrough, but you keep circling the same mountain again and again. My friend, what you're experiencing is real. This isn't randomness, this isn't weakness, and it's definitely not just your personality. People have been wrestling with this exact inner battle for thousands of years. It's one of the oldest human struggles. And Jesus addressed it in a way so simple a child can quote it, yet so deep that grown adults spend their whole lives trying to walk it out. It's called the parable of the sower. And let me tell you, this parable is not just a cute story. It's a mirror, a spiritual diagnosis, a blueprint of the inner life, a revelation of the human heart, a roadmap for transformation, a warning, and an invitation. Inside this parable is the reason you sabotage yourself. Inside this parable is why change doesn't stick. Inside this parable is why your breakthroughs fade. Inside this parable is how you can finally experience transformation that lasts. Today, we're not just going to read the parable. We're going to step right into it. We're going to let it examine us. We're going to let it expose what's been happening beneath the surface of our lives. Because Scripture isn't just a book you study. It's a book that studies you. And today, we're going deeper. Deeper into your heart. Deeper into your patterns. Deeper into the spiritual reality behind your behavior. We're uncovering the soil you've been living with and discovering how to become the soil God always intended for you. The sower who never stops sowing. Jesus begins with a simple sentence. A sower went out to sow. It's so easy to read past it, so easy to breeze by it like it's nothing. But hidden inside that tiny phrase is one of the greatest truths about God. He is always sowing. God doesn't sow only on Sundays. He doesn't sow only when you feel worthy. He doesn't sow only when your life is peaceful or organized. No, God is constantly planting, constantly speaking, constantly nudging, constantly inviting, constantly pouring out seeds of destiny. He sows when you're listening, and He sows when you're not. He sows when you're strong, and He sows when you're breaking. He sows when you're faithful, and He sows when you're wandering. God never stops sowing because God never stops believing in what He planted inside you. He plants seeds of truth, seeds of hope, seeds of healing, seeds of destiny, seeds of restoration, seeds of courage, seeds of identity, seeds of transformation. Some seeds are invitations, some are corrections, some are comfort, some are conviction, some are reminders of who you really are, some are reminders of who you are not. Even right now, as you're listening to this message, God is sowing into your heart. The problem is never the seed. The problem is the soil, the inner world, the emotional landscape, the spiritual condition of the heart. Everyone wants the fruit. Everyone wants the blessing. Everyone wants breakthrough. Everyone wants purpose. Everyone wants transformation, but very few tend to the soil. Everyone wants the harvest, but few prepare for the planting. And Jesus describes 4 soils, 4 heart conditions, 4 internal realities, 4 spiritual states, 4 ways we receive truth. And Jesus describes 4 soils, 4 heart conditions, 4 internal realities, 4 spiritual states, 4 ways we receive truth. Let's walk through them honestly, slowly, deeply, not as observers, but as participants, because every one of us has been each of these soils at some point in our lives. The hardened path. Some seed falls on a hardened path. The ground is packed, pressed, stepped on, and resistant. It's not soft, it's not open, it's not receptive. The seed sits on the surface, it never penetrates, and the birds swoop in and steal it before it has any chance to take root. This is the heart that whispers, "I've been hurt before. I've failed too many times. I can't let myself hope again. People always leave. I always mess things up. Good things never last for me." Hardness isn't rebellion. Hardness is self-protection. You didn't get this way overnight. Life stepped on you. Disappointment crushed you. Rejection flattened you. Failure hardened you. People you trusted walked all over you. Your heart became a path because too many feet walked across it. Every wound that never healed made your heart tougher. Every betrayal you tried to move past made the ground firmer. Every time you said, "I don't care anymore," you weren't becoming stronger. You were becoming numb. And here's the heartbreaking truth. What protects you from pain also blocks you from healing. You're guarded against hurt, but you're also guarded against hope. You're shielded from disappointment, but you're also shielded from destiny. You're blocking the possibility of being hurt, but you're also blocking the possibility of being restored. The walls you built to survive are the walls keeping you from growing. But hear me clearly. Hardened soil is not hopeless soil. Ground can be broken. Ground can be renewed. Ground can be restored. Ground can be softened again. And God specializes in reaching the places you've convinced yourself are unreachable. When your heart is hard, God doesn't walk away. He leans in. He doesn't give up. He presses deeper. He doesn't get tired. He gets closer. God is the only one who can break you in a way that heals you. The rocky soil. Then Jesus talks about the rocky ground. The seed lands there and springs up fast, but dies just as fast. This is the heart that loves emotional moments, the excitement, the goosebumps, the spiritual highs, but resists the long-term process. This is the comeback heart, the "this time I'm starting fresh" heart, the conference high heart, the Sunday fire heart that fades by Wednesday afternoon. It's not shallow because it wants to be shallow. It's shallow because no one ever taught it how to grow roots. But roots don't grow in excitement. Roots grow in silence, in discipline, in showing up when you don't feel like it, in prayer when you don't feel God, in obedience when it doesn't make sense, in faithfulness when no one is applauding, in small, hidden acts of consistency. If every breakthrough you've had fades quickly, it's not because the seed was weak, it's because the soil wasn't deep. But depth can be built. Consistency can be learned. Self-discipline can be trained. Roots can grow. You don't need to be the perfect Christian. You just need to be a persistent one. Faithfulness builds roots. Faithfulness transforms moments into maturity. Faithfulness turns inspiration into identity. Faithfulness turns sparks into fire. Spiritual maturity is not about how high you climb during your good days. It's about how steady you walk during your boring days. The thorny ground. Next, Jesus describes the thorny ground. The seed grows, but the thorns grow too, and eventually the thorns choke the seed. Worry, stress, financial pressure, busyness, noise, distractions, constant, relentless distractions. These thorns suffocate what God planted. And here's the part we usually miss. Not everything that's good is good for your soil. Some habits drain you. Some relationships distract you. Some activities overload you. Some desires mislead you. Some voices confuse you. Some responsibilities suffocate you. You might be doing 1,000 good things but still missing the one God thing. Because thorns don't look dangerous, but they kill slowly, quietly, subtly. Thorns don't vanish on their own. If you ignore them, they multiply. Life is full of thorns. Too many commitments, too many responsibilities, too many expectations, too many opinions, too many notifications, too much noise. And hear this clearly. You don't have to reject God to lose your spiritual growth. You just have to be overwhelmed. Most believers aren't destroyed by sin, they're destroyed by distraction. Your spirit was made to hear God, but the world screams louder. You were made to bear fruit, but the weeds steal your nutrients. You were made for depth, but the noise keeps you shallow. The good news? You can remove thorns. You can cut distractions. You can simplify your life. You can reorder your priorities. You can reclaim your soil. God never designed you to live overloaded. Overwhelm is not spiritual. Burnout is not holy. Anxiety is not your calling. There is another way, a way of focus, a way of clarity, a way of peace, a way of purpose. The good soil. Finally, Jesus talks about the good, your moment of decision. Right now, God is sowing new seeds in you, seeds of purpose, seeds of identity, seeds of courage, seeds of transformation. Ask yourself, what kind of soil do I want to be? And if you're ready, pray, Lord, make my heart good soil. Break what needs to be broken. Deepen what needs to grow. Uproot what's choking me. Clear what distracts me. Heal what hurts. Make me ready to receive. Let your truth take root in me. When you pray this sincerely, everything begins to shift. Old patterns break. New life grows. Fruit begins to show. Destiny awakens. Purpose comes alive. Identity becomes clear. Because the sower is faithful, the seed is powerful, and your soil can change. If this message spoke to your heart, if something inside you shifted, if you felt God working in your soil, stay connected. Follow this channel. Every week we go deeper together. Deeper in truth, deeper in transformation, deeper in healing. And if this word blessed you, hit the like button, not for the algorithm, but as a declaration that today you chose to become good soil. God is doing something in you, and this is only the beginning. I'll see you in the next message. Stay encouraged, stay grounded, stay growing.